All right, first of all, great game, great finish. Alex, what's going through your mind in those last couple seconds as you go up and block that shot?
I just knew that, they ran the same play that they did the play before that. And she did the same thing, and I kind of knew that it was going to happen, so I kind of read it, and I tried to make sure that I didn't foul because I know they were calling a little bit more touchy fouls towards the end, so.
And Rumi, you always seem to make the big shot at the big moment. How do you stay calm and make those shots at the key time, and how do you make the big points?
Basketball doesn't really change throughout the flow of the game. You know that you work on the same thing every day, so when you're in the game, it's the exact same thing. It's all about keeping your mind just calm and staying collected and stuff, and not putting too much pressure on yourself, telling yourself that you have to make it, rather than saying get the ball in the hoop. You know what I mean? Just not overthinking and stuff, and just taking the game as it is.
Good game.
Well, my first reaction is wow. We just found a way to get it done. I don't know how. I thought this was a very good team. Miami, watching them on film, does so many good things offensively. They have so many weapons that can score in multiple ways, and defensively, they are a great defensive team. They disrupt what you're trying to run. Offensively, they work well together. There's great help. They rotate. I knew coming in that this was going to be a great game and a tough game just because of the talent they have on their team. And, for us, I thought we were a little sluggish offensively. We had some open looks early. We had open looks throughout the game, and as far as layups, uncontested shots, just were out of sync offensively at times, and I credit Miami's defense. So it was a hard-fought game by both teams, and came down to the wire with getting a defensive stop, and somehow we found a way to win.
You're a very visible and audible coach on the bench.
You think?
All the players tend to look at you almost every time they have the ball for guidance and direction. That technique of communication between the bench and the players on the court, does that allow you guys to have an advantage, and does it allow you guys to run the plays you want to run?
Oh, I think, it depends on the flow of the game. I will allow Vanessa, as our point guard, to call the plays and control the game and manage the game. When it's a close game like this, and we're not really scoring, and we're not hitting our shots. It's just finding options within our offensive sets that we can attack the basket, and we can put the ball inside, and just knowing where we want people. So really depends on the flow of the game, how much I call the plays. But today was obviously a close game, and in crunch time, just really felt like we needed to be organized and execute down the stretch. But it's something that always has to be. There's communication between the bench and the players. Anytime there's a free throw, if there's a dead ball, just communicating in case there are any changes that we need to make.